Morning! Can anyone guess where we are? With the really nice outside area, wood-fired hot tub. It's been nice stopping here. Have you any guesses yet? So we're at Ollie's Brookhouse Stay. Look at that, beautiful. And here's the man himself. The Matrix here. So does anybody know what is under the Christmas tree here? If you watch all these videos, you've maybe seen this before, but I'll let you know tomorrow what's under there. Have a little guess.
That was why she brought it. She was like, do you want to video it? I was just showing it you. Beautiful.
This is Charlotte's sideline.
It's the best sheep in the whole world.
Look at this, eh? Completely made of wool. How did you stain it yellow, Charlotte?
Stain it? That's dye.
Yeah, that's staining it.
Yeah, dye.
Ravel?
No.
Eyelashes are along with yours.
Bless her. She's lovely.
Aww. Do you fetch her with you wherever you go?
Oh, no, I forgot about her. She's in the boot.
Brilliant. Check this out. I've got Ollie representing in his own yard. Look at this beast.
We'll have a look at Tom's brush.
What are you saying?
Well, I want to know what this hole's for.
Which hole?
Why
moist
did you go
one?
straight through?
Oh yeah, I know.
What's
Just for strength, isn't it? There's a little one
how many horsepower is that?
Talking about this hole here.
there.
All the horses.
Based.
You heard it?
Will it start? Yeah, it's quite loud. Go on, Boo, get in. So, Ollie's going to give us a driving lesson in the Zerion.
Let the handbrake off. What's that? Should go forward.
So you're just pushing that forward then to make it go forward?
It's in pedal mode, so it just...
Beast. So me and Bill are out in the beastie Zerion of Ollie's. It's loud, isn't it? Very loud. Will the chipper be working today? Is that fixed? It's got steps up at the side of it. Yeah, can only be described as a beast.
The mini Merlot.
Yeah, the mini mill was tiny in there, isn't it? So we've been searching everywhere for the key, and then Bull sorted it. It's here. Stop that way. And silence in the yard. Yeah, it's very professional, that Max.
Yeah, do that.
It looks a business.
Jokes like me, it's all theatre. That's all my ex-girlfriends tell me. Well, the one.
Brilliant. So I'm going to have a walk down Ollie's yard and have a look at the Ollie Blocks distribution hub and speak to Ian, see what's happening in there. Here it is, the new shed coming along soon though. Behind, it's looking good. Ollie's immense digger. What a beast. So we're going to go in distribution HQ with Ian, see the process, see if I can learn a few hints and tips.
You've got the full life, what is it, the lifespan of the incoming stuff in the boxes. You get a pile of them like that where they're all, rolled up.
Yeah, and then you got...
So then they go in the bag. You put the sticker on so you know what they are, and then you fill the drawer with them.
Look at this small
Well, that's it.
Or is it alright? Is it
To
not?
be honest, the drawers and the boxes is whatever we've got. Put it somewhere. We've got that much stuff. And more coming. You know, and a little...
Still in time for Christmas?
Oh, right, you got enough.
Enough time.
All the people we're getting it off are all working flat out. We're already got a bit of stock and they're getting more. And Christmas, yeah, it's all coming. It's all
on the go. Good, good. Yeah, Charlotte really likes vouchers, don't you? Check out Charlotte's review on her page.
No, give it its due. It was one of the first vouchers, and it just had.
And you were driving it, I suppose.
It had teething problems. It's that blue, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, does Andy like big jugs?
Touch them and find out.
What's it for? That pouring oil in?
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ring Ian, I can't.
Ollie here, handing out the presents.
Where's it?
Running down here because we've got to go to this monitor farm meeting. Past Ollie's graveyard. He's going to do that up, I think. Check this out, Lamborghini tractor! Business, what a beast. That does look really, really cool. I wonder if he's going to have the blue flashes. I'll have to ask him. Yeah, what a weapon. He's getting his new sunflower picture here.
That's like the headline calendar shot for next year.
Hi! Ollie, Max, Bo, Richard are going to a monitor farm meeting. Another AHDB thing today.
Who's Richard?
Oh, is your friend not called Richard?
Phil.
Oh, Phil. Well, that's not like me to get things wrong, is it?
It wasn't trio, but it was something very similar to a trio on a big farm, and this spray has just gone in. Yes, I know that the spray weighs sort of 11 odd ton, 12 ton empty, and so it'd be compacted over under heavy load. And if you need to put your hand on top of the screwdriver and push it in, then it's going to be hard and it's going to be susceptible to further compaction. And you can show last night we were doing these meetings maybe 7 years ago, and everyone was thinking it was going to be.
I can do an ollie here. We're just heading over to Bill and Joe's now to look at these tyre pressures. So basically lowering pressure in your tyres using the different technology. Sounds like we can create less compaction in the field, which eventually leads to improvement in yields and more money at the end of the day. Ollie's just filming me here in bag on. Just saying, we're just going to Bill and Joe's.
Alright.
Big New Orleans T7315. You see the flex in the tyres, the low PSI. It's under pressure, isn't it?
So I've just marked up some points of interest on tyres if you're that way inclined. Most tyre manufacturers have the similar sort of markings and representations. So here we've got Ridgestone, forget that, but we've got a 900 60/42, so really a wide tyre that can carry a heavy load and can carry really down to that 8 psi that we're looking towards. So really a good investment for the farm. First of all, how do we know it's a VF? There's a marked up here, it's got in front. So every time it's a VF specification, you'll see VF in front of that. If it's an IF specification, I don't know whether the tractor's gone, but it would have IF on there. If it's got nothing on, it's a standard generation 3 tyre. Quick and simple way to recognise what specification of tyre you've got on. So we've got VF, 900, won't do the ARO. And then we've got the load carrying capacity here, which is a 185D. D represents 65k, so it's capable of 65 miles an hour is this tyre. But also in this kilometres, sorry, K, kilometres, sorry. And 182, getting away with myself, E, and that's 70 kilometres. Yeah, so high speed tyre, and maybe the tractor, I don't know, is it 50k bus? So it's well on top of the job in terms of its speed performance on that there. new tractor straight away, what you'll generally find with manufacturers, there'll be a little bead, a bit of high relief up on here on your tyre, and also every 5th or 6th lug opposite, sometimes there'll be the actual size on here on the lug. So under maybe the first 50 hours, what we would suggest to you, once you've got your pressures right as you believe, just have a look and make sure that the bead area, this rim, is actually wearing off here, but also here. If you find you're just taking that out and that out, for that period of time, or the majority of that time, you've been overinflated, the carcass is round, and you've got contact here, where really you want the full width in order to get even wear. Full width, you get full traction, you're saving fuel. So you want to see it running off here and running off here. Yeah, as you look, and also with the numbers on here, this is 30 inch or whatever, you get the numbers. If this is a 540 and a 30, the 5 wants to be running off the same as the 30. You don't put the 5 off, and the 30 over here is still high relief. Otherwise, we're stretching the carcass. We've got too high a pressure for the work that it's done in general. So therefore, we want to look at reducing the pressure or reweight and make sure it's right. Yeah, just a key point. That's normally within the first 50 hours of use, but that's physical. That's what's actually happening. And that's a reference point for you, yeah? And it's just a quick visual look at it. Again, if you find that on front tyres, if you find that you've got wear in this particular area here, and wear on the outside again on this one, this would be indicative of the tyres having a toe in. This could be a mechanical setup, or it could be a bearing, a ball joint or something going, so she's snow ploughing. And when you get it at a point where you've got all this worn off here, this is still full tread and worn off here, the privilege you've got is you've reduced the life of your tyre, but you've spent fuel to do that, so it's a double whammy. So again, just look as you wear, and especially with wider tyres now. In the old days when there were 420s, now the 600s and 710s at the front, and it's a steering one, so it's moving all the time, not like a fixed axle at the back. Just make sure you're getting even wear throughout. Check your pressures on your fronts, yeah? On that particular one. And again, when you're looking at wear, with them being so wide, what we would want to see on a lug, again, quick look at it, you would want to see, as it wears, say, after its life, you want to see something like that. It goes down evenly. What we don't want to be seeing, and this is where manufacturers sometimes get involved, is where we've got this. And all this is out, and again you've paid for fuel and everything, generally overinflated as opposed to a mechanical alignment issue. You've taken all that lug off, it's still proud here, you're not getting the footprint, you're not getting the life, the traction, and you've paid for that privilege of wearing out prematurely. So every time you just go by, especially the bigger wider tyres on the front, just make sure she's wearing evenly. Some on that, yeah, so about up to that point you want to see it an inch, half inch equal across that distance. This corner edge sometimes can be slightly different, but the majority of it you want to see where it's wearing evenly, and then you know you're getting full life out of your tyre as such.
We get the full tyre.
Just weighing each tyre now.
That'll do, we on. So we can see there. Can't just see that back, yeah.
3,460.
So obviously we double that to get the tyre out.
So just looking at Bill and Joe's regenerative wheat here that they've got. Look in the background there. Just spoke to Ollie, he says that's the Runcorn Bridge. So I'm just leaving Bill and the rest of the group that were looking around. So I'm going to try and get back to South Yorkshire. All this here was drilled with Ollie's horseshoe avatar with the 20 centimetre drill spacings. And we were just talking, Ollie and Bill, about whether or not cross-hatching the drilling, so like going at it from one angle and then coming at it from another, had any effect, and whether there'd been any trials on that. So I don't know if anybody else had has tried that. It was sort of a new one to me completely, but I suppose when you've got like 12 metres and you're going up and down the field, like going across it again wouldn't actually, compared to me and my 3 metres, like it doesn't make that much difference. Right, so anyway, I'm gonna get off. Like I say, long journey home, and yeah, if I've ended the video now, then you know why, because it's been a long journey home. See you, mate. So I've just got back to the farm. It's dark now. It looks like Andy and my dad are feeding around. I've got to get everything sorted here. Yes, it's been a really long drive, 2 and a bit hours I think it was, and then tonight I'm going to a Future Farmers meeting, Future Farmers Yorkshire, part of the Yorkshire Agricultural Society, like Yorkshire Show and that, up at Harrogate. They're doing a sort of like a discussion about the rising costs and rising inflation in how it's going to affect farming. So I'm going to that tonight with my brother. So that's another hour trip up to Harrogate from here, which should be fun. Should be interesting. If there's any take-home parts, I will try and put it in maybe a separate video. Maybe get that up tomorrow or something. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it's got a bit late here and it's a bit dark, but if you've liked today's video, then please press the like button. Check out Charlotte's page, check out Ollie's page, and yeah, check out the HDB. Right, I'm going. Bye, thanks for watching. See you, bye.